I was waiting all that time for a connect. Yeah, I'm telling you what. It's been the craziest day ever. Okay. Okay, maybe not ever. It's been pretty crazy. Okay. It's been pretty crazy. Okay. I yeah. It's been pretty crazy. I lost 2 nails today. I hit the ground running. Hi, Kathy. How are you? I hit the ground running today. Okay. I had a doctor's appointment. If you know anything about me, you know that I live out well, I'd say the middle of nowhere, but it's not. It's just a very small town. And I live in town. Hi, Nika. I am, but let me tell you, it was crazy today. So I had to be at the doctor's office. That's a week. Okay. Don't start with me, internet. Okay. I'm not in the mood for you today. You're not in the mood, internet. I heard Kyle down there jiggling stuff around, so he probably just reset everything. Hey, Laura. And so anyways, will that fit? I think it will. I lost 2 nails. I'm having to put new nails on. It's a small town, but a big town. Okay. And so if you don't stop with me, internet, I'm telling you right now, I ain't in the mood. Hi, Laura. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Thank you, darling. That is why. All right. So I went to Kohl's. Now, the difference between going to the Kohl's and the slightly bigger but not giant town that I live close to is that it's a smaller town, right? If, like, Dawn and I went Christmas shopping last Saturday in St. Louis County, okay? So you walk in there, and it was 2 weeks before Christmas. There's 5,000 people. Am I going to have to turn this off and come back on? Is that what I'm going to have to do? Thank you, AFM. God bless you. So when you go to the place in St. Louis County, you know, there's 5,000 more people, but there's 27 cashiers, okay? So that means I may be waiting in a line that goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and down all the way to the back of the store and wrapped around to the front again. But I spent less time in that line than I did in the Kohl's that I go to that's one town over. Okay? Anyway, I digress. I was looking for some things for Kate. One thing in particular, which they did not have, only online and bigger stores had, of course. So I picked up a couple of other things that cost too much that I shouldn't have done. So, in other words, I spent way too much time at the doctor because my appointment was 9:45. Then I went to Kohl's, spent way too much time in line, knowing very well I needed to go grocery shopping and stop at Walgreens because they had something that I need to get somebody because Dawn told me they did. So I drive all the way back down, go to the Walgreens, find that, wait in line again. Then I drive to Dollar Tree because it's a great place to get snacks and stocking stuffers, you know, like stocking stuffers of candy and stuff, you know, pretty cheap as opposed to going to a different place. Y'all know I love Dollar Tree, okay? Well, I look down. I got 20 minutes before I have my one and only appointment of today, okay? So then I race back. Okay, because Dollar Tree is like a half a mile from my house. I'm racing back. It's 20 to 1. I got an appointment at 1 o'clock. I've been racing since 9 o'clock this morning. I've been racing since 7 o'clock this morning, okay? I pull in, and Michael's in the driveway. Michael's already supposed to be gone to work so I can back into the garage. So I click my garage door opener, hoping that's going to give him a clue that I'm out here. And he comes running out and moves the car, back the car in, unload everything, go to the bathroom that I've been waiting for 2 hours to go to, run upstairs, and do this reading. Okay? Love you, girl. I'm going to write everybody down a minute. Everybody just breathe. Including myself. So, I finished doing that. I have to eat. I have not eaten yet today. I have to take care of my puppy dog. I have to take all the stocking stuffers and stuff them in the stockings. And then it's time to come up here to do the reading, or to do the micro readings. Meanwhile, and I love y'all, I can't tell you, I got 57 text messages for readings at the end of this year. And I love you for it. I love you for it because it's slow at this time of year. So I am desperately trying to text everybody out and figure out who all paid and where it went to and where it goes before I go live here. And then the stupid thing doesn't want to work right. Thank you, AFM. That's what I got to say. Hi, Rosie. I'm telling y'all, I hit the ground running because I knew I had all this stuff to do. And guess what? I didn't get my grocery shopping done. Somebody just paid me for a reading so I can go buy groceries now. Yeah, it gets that way this time of year. It sure does. So thank you. Okay. And meanwhile, Francis, are you here? Let me just tell you. It was a crazy day. Days are like that. So here is the list. Let me pull up PayPal, because I didn't even get a chance to even look. I would prefer Super Chat here, but PayPal's fine. If you don't have any other way, that's fine. You get what I'm saying to you? You get what I'm throwing down? Oh, I get it. I get it. I panicked there for a minute. Okay, nothing via you guys. Okay. So this is the list. Hey, Lilith. Ready? Nobody's paid on PayPal, which is fine. It's that time of the month. And I don't mean that time of the month. Laura Ann, you're first. She paid for 2. Thank you, darling. Catherine paid for 2. I'm telling you what. Nico paid for 1. Lilith paid for 1. Yeah, lots of openings. You want a micro reading. I will say this. I'm probably going to do the membership live on Christmas Eve. Shocker, right? So if you're not a member, you should join. It's a lot of fun over there. But I don't have anybody coming here until Saturday after Christmas. We're not celebrating. Kyle and I aren't opening any presents. I don't have any other family. Parent-wise, sibling-wise, they live very, 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 very far away. So they never come home for Christmas. It's just me and Kyle and Kate and her husband. And that's about it. I have a few aunts and uncles and cousins, but I don't ever see them. So, okay. I feel like sometimes we need to do them on like Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve and stuff like that for those of us who don't have a big family to be doing things with. Francis, girl, if you're listening, I finally texted you. God bless you. It's been so crazy. All right, let's do it. Micro readings. Today's Tuesday, right? Yes. I'm going to concentrate on I've been trying to concentrate on freaking taping for 2 weeks. It hasn't happened yet. I'm going to try that tomorrow because I only have 1 reading. And I kept that open so I could tape tomorrow. Or nobody's going to get their stuff for next week. Okay, let's do it. Love you. That's like me cursing people out in line when I'm trafficking. Can you not see the light is still yellow? Love you. That's me. Laura Jones, a general read. So she paid for 2. She gets 16 cards, not just 8. It's 8 per question you ask, $10 per question. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit hype. The Empress, darling. I'm telling you. Oh, I pull off the top and I forgot. Look, the Queen of Pentacles. What's going on? Justice. That's Libra. The Devil. I'm telling you. The duality that's happening right now with the amount of 2s I've been getting in readings and 2 kings in a reading or 2 knights in a reading or Justice and the Devil. Somebody you get justice with, somebody that's the devil. Somebody, okay. This is you. You're the empress. You're ruling over your kingdom, okay? This is you getting some big, juicy, fat, juicy, loving, wonderful offer, one, and one that will potentially break your heart, one that will bring you justice, one that is the devil. I said it. I said it, and I say it again, okay? I got to pick one. Cut the other one off. Why do I keep getting this for people last week? I was going to say a couple days, but it's more like the last week. Judgment, celebration, decisions, burden. That comes out underneath justice. And this came out underneath this, Laura. Okay. Somebody got like a cousin that they're going to see. I keep getting this, and I don't mean, it could be you, Laura, but I just keep getting this feeling since I came on here that there's somebody that's like beefing with their cousin and worried that there's going to be a major blowout with their cousin. And yes, it is happening over this next couple weeks. Sorry, I had to say it while I felt that this cousin may have breathing problems. Or you may have breathing problems when it happens. Because if you're anything like me, when I get upset, I lose my breath. Okay. Sorry. I have to tell you what I see. Up next, Tower. Comes out underneath. Look, it came out under the devil. Look at that. Girl. The Hermit, Virgo. That comes out underneath the Five of Swords. Eight of Pentacles comes out under Judgment. Oh, the Hangman in the deck in the reverse. Look at that. Look, there's a King of Fire and the Star card. Wow. Let's talk. Okay. Hi, Save, Travel, Repeat. So, if anybody's new here, I will do all of your readings, and if you gotta go, I timestamp them after the live's over, and you just go to the first pinned comment underneath this live and go down to your name and click the timestamp next to it. Okay, thank you. My niece had open heart surgery. Oh, okay. I feel out of breath. But I feel like around that out of breathness, there is a blow up. Okay. Somebody's like so rattled, they're out of control, and it makes them blow up. And I feel the around it, if that makes sense. Hiya. You are after Lilith. Save, Travel, Repeat. Thank you. So I want you to be aware of it. It could be you, Laura. It could be somebody else in the room, but man, I can feel it. Okay. If that makes any sense. So I don't know if there's like a blow up around that niece that had, like, somebody gets in a fight around her and it upsets her or something. I don't know, but I can feel it. Okay. Anyway, I digress. So, the Empress sits on her throne. She will get justice with one and heartbreak with the other. Here's the thing. It shows very much that you cut somebody off. You find the way and find out which one is for you, and you cut one of them off. Five of Swords above the Hermit, Judgment, and it all works out, one above the other. Then you're unhung. Fire, too. There's a lot of, like, there's Libra energy, there's a lot of Earth energy here, and there's fire energy. Destiny. What's supposed to happen will happen. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I was thinking of my daughter the other day because I told her Dawn and I were going to the city, well, the county, St. Louis, to go. And my daughter's an empath. I told her we were going to it's not the city, it's the county. It's a big deal in St. Louis. You don't, if you're from the county, you don't say you live in St. Louis City. You say it's St. Louis County, okay? It's a whole deal. Trust me. And She said, don't have a wreck, don't have a wreck, don't have a wreck, don't have a wreck. I said, what are you doing? You're jinxing me. She goes, no, I'm not. I'm keeping you from having a wreck. Don't have a wreck, don't have a wreck, don't have a wreck. And there was no snow in the forecast, but it started snowing while we were down there. And I told her, whatever's supposed to happen will happen. The end. And that's how I feel this is. This is you ruling over your kingdom. You get a big, fat, juicy offer that you'll celebrate. These first two come out like this. Then you have heartbreak when you choose, okay? Then you have justice, even though you feel burdened by it, choosing one. Even if we know that person's not best for us, we don't want to break somebody's heart unless we're a horrible person. One is the devil, and that will crash. You'll cut it off. You'll see them for who they are. I'm telling you, it's very twisted and turned, okay? I did. I cut off two people that are very obsessed and won't leave me alone, okay? But one person is the person. So these two people that you cut off, one of them is probably going to show their ugly head again, because they always do. You can set your watch by it for every person on the face of this planet. Everyone, okay? But you end with not being hung up anymore, finding your leader, your person, and destiny. That's very, very good. Don't let the twists and turns of people entering your life, even though you've told them you want them to leave, tie you up in a knots and make you feel burdened for breaking their heart. And everyone's going to like, that's not nice, Teresa, breaking their heart. But do they really love you? Really? I don't think so. That's why I say, breaking your heart. Okay? So be ready. That's your reading. Crazy, right? All right. Up next is Catherine, the Nico Lilith, and Save Travel and Repeat. Can't even read my own damn handwriting. Catherine, Nico, Lilith, and Save Travel and Repeat. We're going to do this again on Thursday. I'll be on my phone. It'll pull more people in. Trust me. Up next, Catherine. I'll take a general read to see what's up for the holiday season. You got it, Catherine. A general read. Hey, Tina. You're after Save Travel and Repeat. Okay, thank you. Hi, Victoria. Oh, a cute little Christmas tree. Thank you. I love the emojis, y'all. General read for the Christmas season for Catherine. Oh, celebration. Look at that. Now, Catherine also paid for 2 questions. So instead of 10, she paid 20. So instead of getting an 8-card spread for a general reading, she's getting a $16 or 16-card spread. Ooh, opportunities arise for you. Somebody, like an opportunity is handed to you. Make sure that you turn and take it. Money offer. Oh, money again, girl. Victory. Money again. I wish I could start singing that song. I wake in the morning, and I step outside. Money again. All right. Wish fulfillment. Cup runneth over. Good God. Oh my God. That's 3 of the 4. 3 of the 4. Man, you're going to have a great season. Money, new beginning in money. Cup runneth over in your love, family, and love. Passion, new beginning in passion. Ooh, you're like, oh man, this can't be this good. Typical Gemini/Virgo reaction. The Chariot, moving forward in victory. Somebody may be moving into that Airbnb, girl. Oh, in fact, you may get 2 people that want it. The Star card. Wish fulfillment. It's the last ace. Okay, I quit. All right. Click. Catherine. This is the holiday season and celebrating and being around people you love. This is all about celebration and joy and harmony and home. This is an opportunity that falls literally into your lap. You should look at it. Here's the offer of money, prosperity, abundance, manifestation, opportunity, prosperity. Here it is again, but more so. The Knight of Pentacles is about productivity, efficiency. You get a victory. You're making that money. Diligence pays off in the money-making things, okay? And then the Six of Pentacles. Pentacles are money. It's giving. It's receiving. It's sharing the wealth. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It is satisfaction. It is, well, contentment. The Ace of Cups, cup runneth over. Love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality. Maybe hearing about a new baby in the family. Ace of Wands, well, a new project. Creating, power, potential, beginnings. Here's you going, there's no way this can be this good. Because that's what every Gemini and Virgo on the face of the planet are always going to think, okay? But no, movement forward in victory after a long battle. Moving forward. This is the Chariot. Movement, progress, integration, determination, control, direction. Just roll with it. This is the card of just rolling with it, okay? Look, the stars align. I quit. All right? I'm telling you. It all looks really, 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 really good. Okay? I mean, there's not a stinker in the bunch. It's all money and cup running over and new beginnings and new things and victories. I mean, geez. I mean, I want a reading like that. I do overthink, need to work on that. Yeah, this is holding yourself back. This is never, ever you being tied to something and unable to do something. This is tying yourself up, okay? It's self-imprisonment. It's having negative thoughts, okay, of, oh gosh, this can't be this good. And then restricting yourself, imprisoning yourself. Don't do it, because this is all really, really, really good. Everybody should have a reading that good, Catherine. That is your reading. Thank you so much. Okay, Nico is next. Let me write down who else paid. Thanks, Catherine. Wowza. Okay, let me write it down. Hold on. Rosie Doll, you're after Tina. I need to get a different color because I cannot distinguish. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Let me put it over here. I did Laura Ann, check mark. I did Catherine, check mark. Up next is Nico with 1. Then Lilith with 1. Then save, travel, repeat. I hope you guys all have a happy for one. Have a great holiday season. Then Tina for 1. Then Rosie Doll for 1. Erica for 1. And Laura Ann for another 1. Ooh, baby. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, it's a beautiful reading. All right, Nico, you're next, my friend. You go back and find it. Oh, sorry. I didn't go back far enough. Ah, there we are. Hey, dear friend. Hey, dear friend. Can you see if my career will get better in the coming months? It is in quite disappointing. Really? A lot of changing with a lot of retrogrades leaving in the last couple weeks. 2026. We're moving into our Villa era. All the mutable signs, which is Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Now, people, when I say Villa era, they think, oh, no. But no, it's Gemini doesn't let anything stop them. Where before we're like, oh, we don't want to hurt this person, or okay, I got to turn it down a little bit because I'm a Gemini. I have a tendency to say something sharp, or okay, I'm not going to do that because I need to take care of this person. But that changes in 2026, okay? And Uranus will be in Gemini. Is it already in Gemini, AFM? Which is also going to change things. Can you see if my career will get better in the coming months? Productive, the Empress. Abundance, it's a really good card to get. 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, happily ever after, harmony, inner happiness. We got the heartbreak card sideways, though. So something... Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's going to turn. I think the heartbreak is now, because it's not exactly heartbreak, because it didn't come out in the upright, it didn't come out in the reverse. It came out in the sideways, which is you teetering over into the Wheel of Fortune, because it's all around you. The Empress, the 10 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. And in between all that is the heartbreak card. So it's like a false heartbreak. Yeah. False nightmare, although it feels like a nightmare. It says, listen, it's time to get past the inner turmoil. You will be getting past it. And letting go of the deep-seated fears that you're not going to do well, which you secretly probably have and don't tell anybody that you have. Releasing the worry. Having hope. Somebody's going to reach out to you soon. It literally says on this card, reaching out. Somebody is going to reach out soon in regards to your career. Probably offer money or some kind of something like that. Breakthrough. Ace of Swords. Oh. Oh, look at that. On the bottom is the 6 of Pentacles. Ooh. 10 of Swords. There's an ending that has to take place in regards to your career. Okay? I don't know what it is. An ending of a book, an ending of this part of your career, an ending and maybe doing something else creative. But don't forget, the ending is also the end of a bad cycle. It's been a slow, dragging cycle, you said. To me, the nightmare ends, this bad time ends, and you have the breakthrough, okay? You gotta believe it. Justice, things evening out. I used to call it my even Steven card. But there's like something you have to let go of in order, because look how these came out. You, happily ever after, whatever the slight but not quite heartbreak is, that's what you have to release in order to get the Wheel of Fortune, in order to not have the nightmare, in order to have the ending and the breakthrough. Okay, so you may have to let go of something, or the thought of something, or the expectation of something. Hey, Salty. In order for the other part of your extended creative self to surge into a new section of your life. You know what I'm saying? As Geminis, we're pretty good about everything we do almost. All right? I'm going through the ending now, letting go of past expectations, and it will probably escalate. In Gemini Sun, Pisces Moon, let me tell you though, Saturn is finally leaving Pisces. Pisces has had it really rough for quite some time now. So that makes sense. Virgo rising, all mutable. So next year is hopefully definitely and also screaming relief that Saturn in retrograde leaves Pisces. So yeah, 2026 will be a big year. 2026 is a big year. For the mutable signs, 2020, listen, if y'all ever done any mutable sign wrong, you better watch out in 2026 because nobody's playing nice anymore. They played nice so long that they're not doing it anymore. So, just FYI. So I feel like, yeah, big changes for next year, especially with that 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Ace of Swords, and Justice, to me, at the end. These last degrees of both Saturn, Neptune, and Pisces are really, really, yes, they are. And I get it, because, you're going to love this. In my house of Pisces, Saturn resides in my house of Pisces. And I am a rising Scorpio. an ascending Scorpio. So Scorpio is my first house. Guess what's in my first house? Neptune. So yes, going to be a huge shift in energy in 2026. I know some people think it's all going to show up on January 1st. They're happily ever after. It doesn't work that way. But it is going to shift astronomically. It's already begun with Pisces going out of retrograde and Mercury going out of retrograde and Neptune going out of retrograde. Thank you. Yes, I did make it. Thank you so much. That's your reading. That is your reading, Nico. Hang in there, my friend. Up next is Lilith. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also born in the Saturn-Neptune conjunction of Capricorn in 1989, so it's big for me. Oh, wow. Crazy. For sure. Yeah, lots of shifting. 2025 was a burning trash heap. And I know everybody gets really mad because they're like, hey, this year was really bad. And I thought it was, I never said 2025 was going to be good ever. I always told everybody, y'all better hold on to your hats. Because 2025, we're going to want to burn it to the ground when it's done. And we do. But 2025 ripped things out and shifted things in our lives to make the good come in 2026. Right? That's your reading, Nico. Lilith, you next. Thanks, Nico. I'm so glad you came in. I know it's late over there. I think you're like 8. Aren't you 7 hours ahead of me? I think so. Okay. Lilith. Nope. I keep... All right. Sometimes I think to myself, what's going on? For Lilith, my job's Christmas dinner was a week ago, and so my name was all over the table because of my boss's wife. She's happy I'm no longer there. So what are my boss's plans and thoughts about what happened that night? What do you mean? I'm going to read it again. My job's Christmas dinner was a week ago, and so my name was all over the table because of my boss's wife. She's happy I'm no longer there. So, what are my boss's plans and thoughts about what happened that night? So, do you want to know what his plans and thoughts are about in the future with your job, or what everybody thought about that night talking about it? Are you here, girl? I'm just going to pull the cards. All you said was yes. That doesn't ask if it's the first question or the second question, girl. Which one is it? Your future job. Oh, look. Ace of Cups. 2 Pentacles. Yeah, he's going to return and make the offer. This is the 6 of Cups. I think it's like he's trying to wait for it to all cool down. He's waiting for like the prime opportunity where he can say, where he can say, listen, she's like, he's waiting for the prime moment where she says, why isn't the money coming as good? Or why is things so slow? Or this, that, and the other. And he's going to say something, well, you know, business is much better when Lilith is here, but you don't want her around. So, and then he can strike and ask you to come back in. Okay. Because the fact that you begin with an ace and end with the ace, breakthrough, cup running over, him biding his time, waiting for exact opportunity to pull you back in. Here's him asking you to come back. Here's you considering the offer. Here's the money growing. Here's the happily ever after. Here's the jumping into it again, okay, and the breakthrough. He's waiting for the prime time. I can't tell you when that's going to be. I'm sorry. Sometimes sources like, you'll know when it's time. There are certain things that they don't tell us because it's like, You'll know when you're supposed to know. And this feels like that. But the fact that you got all really good cards, he's biding his time. Being ready to strike, and when I mean strike, ask you to come back when his wife isn't going to fight it so much. You know what I always find ridiculous is that, and I'm going to say it, women, and you can get mad at me if you want to, okay? What I dislike is if a woman is so insecure in her relationship with her husband that she has to try to dictate who works with him. That tells me one of two things. You are very insecure, or you know your husband would cheat on you. Just saying. Just saying. Okay? If you worried about that much, you got problems bigger than who's working for your husband. Yeah. Dre, if you got to worry that much about who's working around your husband, you got way bigger problems than who's working there. Okay? So it looks like it will get better. It will still happen, but it may not be till later. That's your reading, Lilith. He does. Every time for a 5-pound dog, he is extremely loud. I can't tell you how many times. I got a heart condition, and I cannot tell you how many times he's almost given me a heart attack. Because he'll be right behind my bed, or my head, on the couch, looking out the window, and he'll roar! Almost gave myself whiplash there. I mean, it's like a honking horn. It's like, oh, God. Scares the crap out of me. Oh, Salty, you're next. Or no, you're not next. You're after Laura is Salty, and then Erica. Okay, up next is Save, Travel, Repeat. Then Tina, Rosie Doll, Erica, Laura, and Salty, and Erica. You're welcome. I gave myself a whiplash there. Okay. Save, Travel, and Repeat. I have been having a hard time focusing on building my travel brand. Can you give me any directions on guidance of motivation, on motivating myself? Let's see what the cards have to say. First of all, social media, social media, social media. But we should get something like the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot, the Page of Swords. Wow. Don't overcommit yourself. So what I mean, go with it. What I mean by don't overcommit yourself, you can market yourself in many different areas. Don't just stick with one area, okay? Multiple, manage your time well, manage your, hit the Instagram. Oh, I said it. Advertise on YouTube and all other platforms, okay? Give a 10% off coupon. Talk about specials. Get on your time face, okay? Use every possible way to advertise. Manage your time good. Make balanced decisions. Don't overdo it. Don't pay too much for advertising. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. It's coming. Fortune is turning in your favor. Oh my God, your cup runneth over. Ooh, you got two. This is the best card you can get in the deck of tarot for a woman being an entrepreneur and owning her own business. This is the entrepreneurial card, the single, respectable, money-making, growing money on freaking trees card. Ooh, death first. That came out first. Death. You have to end something. There has to be an ending of something. Or metamorphosing. Metamorphosis. I'll tell you something that I've always done, and I always change my backgrounds, my wallpapers, my advertisements. I do it all myself because certain things will catch people's eye more, and then you make the money. Nine of Pentacles. Judgment in your favor. Oh my God, Six of Pentacles. This can sound crazy, okay? And you're probably not going to agree with it. But see if there's something in your area where you can like join a silent auction, especially this time of year, and give away like a weekend somewhere where people bid on the silence auctions. Oh, I'll buy that for $100, and then they bid and go back and forth. It doesn't have to be a huge vacation, or travel or whatever. It just is something small, but it gets your name out there in the community. Now, I know you probably work online from home, maybe, okay? I get it. But if you have a shop or something and you're known in your area, you're not known, you need to get your name out there, okay? I can't tell you how many times me and my friend Paula used to go to silent auctions. And I cannot tell you how many weekends we won, especially Paula, at silent auctions. A weekend at Lake of the Ozarks. I live in Missouri. People hear about you and booking through you and what it's about, okay? Hold on. I'm looking for exactly your... Now, I don't know if maybe you're not a vacation booker. Maybe you just travel and do social media online and your travel blog, and that's how you make money. You need to open up every freaking possible social media that you can ever do, okay? And don't just do a giveaway. Do a t-shirt giveaway with your brand logo on it. You know what I mean? Are you here? Can you hear me? Okay, I don't know if she's here or not. I had t-shirts printed out, gave away t-shirts. You do travel and book travel. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to hit that social media. Listen, I am out here in a sea of tarot readers, okay? I was on all platforms, right? I do giveaways on the membership side every week. I gave away t-shirts. I did free one-card pulls. I did anything to pull it in. I opened a storefront in, I hate to say it, but in a red state that doesn't believe in what I do, and no, we're not going to talk about politics, that cursed me and threatened to burn me at the stake. But here I am. I didn't give up. And like I tell everybody, you're going to have to put me down for me to give up. Okay? I did everything I possibly could. Everything. Hey, Terry. Everything. Just keep posting. Keep getting back out there. Do a giveaway. Sign up for silent auctions I'll book I'll have a free, whatever the name of your company is, a weekend at, I don't know where you live at, but some weekend place, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm telling you, silent auctions are the way to go, especially this time of year. They're raising money for people during the holidays. Check into your community places. Check into your Chamber of Commerce and see if they are doing giveaways. I've done it all, man. There's so much you can do. The fact that you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, of all things, and Judgment in your favor in your freaking reading, says that it's all going to turn around. But there has to be a death somewhere. There's a death. There's an ending of some kind of cycle of what you do. It's not working, so it must stop. Okay, then everything balances out. Okay, that's your reading. Terry, that's your reading. I know it's been tough this year. Things are going to clear up next year. It's going to get better. Um, Listen, everybody I know is still traveling, even if I tell them not to. Because there were certain times last year where you shouldn't have been traveling. And you all know what I'm talking about, because when everything went bad, that's when I said it. Okay? You're welcome. But next year's different. There's going to be a lot of things that happen next year for the better. Thank you, The Dawning of the Age of Aquarius, that you're reading. Go ahead and put red whatever's up, AFM, because I'm just like really behind tonight because it was a crazy day. Thank you very much, Save, Travel, and Repeat. Tina, you're next, then Rosie Doll, Erica, Laura, Ann, Salty, and Erica. We're going to hit the ground running Thursday morning. I am much more fresher, bright and early on a Thursday morning after a pot of coffee, which my doctor told me I probably shouldn't do anymore. Not a pot anyway. Yeah, if you can do it. Oh, and AFM. If you can do it, do it. I wish I could travel. I don't make enough money to be able to travel, but please, if you can travel, do. I did a lot in my youth, a lot of traveling. So thank you, darling. All right. Up next is Tina. General reading, please, with the timestamp. You got it. With a timestamp. Yeah. Did I forget you in a timestamp sometime? Oh, she probably just can't be here. For Tina, general reading, please. Oh, Tina, now I will be here. I think I'm going to be live here Christmas. Well, it'll be the membership side of the channel. Christmas Eve. Tina is here. General reading. Oh. Got the King of Love and the Nine of Cups. Looks like a King of Love fulfills your wish. Your emotional wish. Planning the future. Everybody relax. Quickly. Ooh. Tina, why do I always feel like you're in a relationship? Are you? Because y'all know I don't take notes. I don't believe in it. Why do I feel like you're, oh my God. I say you're in a relationship and you get the Three of Pentacles. Man, this Queen of Cups is lively. You get a matching set, the King and Queen of Love. Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. What is going on? I'm telling you, the turn of events that is happening now in regards to readings, the personal readings of lately have been mind-blowing. This one here, it's like the Queen of Love meets or has her King of Love. I mean, to get that with the Nine of Cups in between, it talks very much about somebody who's emotionally balanced being here, being your King of Love, and finding your satisfaction and your emotional stability. Whether you're, I don't know, again, you're not telling me, but I always feel like you're in a relationship. So if you're not, it's going to be shocking, or they're really close because they're also planning the future with you. It's happening quickly. Are you moving forward quickly into something with love? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, maybe that's what it is, because it's like the Nine of Pentacles is you're single, they're single, in abundance, but then it turns into that. This is my favorite card when it comes to a partnership. It's the best one. It's collaborative. So look at that cup of love. I think he's going to look at that cup of love. A judgment's going to be made and the cup runneth over. Oh my God, the Ace of Wands. What's going on? Is everybody just spanky or what? Because this lusty, cuppy aces have been going on for a week. I, in fact, did this week's and got the marriage card like 3 times. It's insane, okay? Marriage card does not come out but maybe once or twice a year, and it's all at the same time. And it happened this week for a few signs. I don't remember which ones, okay? It is beautiful. It's almost like, especially since we have these two cards here, he may be getting ready to spill his guts. They're probably in the middle of the night when you can't see his face, but he's going to. Mark my words, with a Taurus. Okay, it's like he's going to tell you how he feels that he's never said anything before. I have known him since grade school, and we recently reconnected. Yeah, you're going to be surprised. So when he starts talking, zip it. Okay, I tell people this all the time, especially when it comes to a Taurus and a Capricorn. When they finally start, and us as Geminis or Virgos or whatever, and we like to want to jump right in and ask questions, don't. Okay, now is the time to listen. Don't interrupt, because you may miss things that he wanted to say. So speaketh or listen, okay? You're probably going to hear things you don't know. Sorry, hold on. Hey, Francis, no, I don't take readings on Thursdays because I'm live all day, period. I'm live right now, LOL, exclamation point. Yeah, so it looks really sweet. Looks really sweet, Tina. Rosie Doll, you're next. Rosie Doll. You know what I don't get? Oh, you're on here, Francis? Next Wednesday? Okay. Sorry, guys. Next Wednesday, I am pretty free all day up until 4 o'clock Central Time. Okay. I don't know what... Oh, here it is. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Sorry, I'm monitoring myself here. Bear with me. Great advice. I can be a yappy Gemini, and I have been waiting for him to talk. Yeah, so me as a Gemini, I am a trine Gemini. I have a stellium Gemini, okay? But I've dated a lot of earth signs in my life, and I have learned over the decades that when they finally start speaking, just listen. I sit in my Scorpio ascending position and listen. And you're going to hear things you didn't know. And it's going to be great. But you're going to be like, oh, and you're going to be shocked. Don't look like you're shocked. That's your reading. You're welcome, Tina. Thank you. All right, up next. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong freaking button. Rosie Doll, Erica, Laura, Salty, Arugula, Erica, and an AFM. Oh my gosh, where's my list? Yeah. Rosie Doll, darling. Future wise, when will me and Sean come into union? Okay, so she paid for one question. And she says, future wise, when will me and Sean come into union? One question. Can you tell me a bit about it? I trust in how you want to word it. And by future, I mean in this lifetime to the spirits. Got you. Ace of Cups. That's new love runneth over, love and compassion and new feelings and spirituality and intuition and baby a baby. So if you don't want one right now, be careful. The Hangman in reverse. No more delays. I think it's going to be sooner than you think. The Two of Cups. Divine love. Unified love and partnership. The Magician. The Manifester. I keep getting the number 1. I don't really do years. Just FYI. I do days, hours, weeks, months. Let's see what else comes up before I complete that sentence. Ooh, 7 of Swords in reverse. No betrayal. I feel like, oh my God, the 7 of Wands. What is going on? But then we get this. I don't know why he's like putting his defense system up. What's his sign? Remind me what his sign is. I'm going to say within the next 2 months, because we get the Two of Cups too. Although I get so many ones, I'm also feeling two. So sometime within the next 2 months, I feel like he starts opening. This is me telling you about it. I feel like he makes an offer. Okay. I feel like he gets, like, the delay ends and he talks about unifying your love, and starts taking action towards it. I think he's rethinking his approach. Okay. That's a Seven of Swords in reverse. No betrayal. Like he deceived himself and how important you are to him. And it's been a challenge for him to come to that realization. He's very afraid of losing control. He's a Gemini. There you go. There you go. He's very, all of us Geminis, listen, years ago, I did a interview and they asked me to give a word for every zodiac sign. And for Gemini, I said independent. Because we will claw, bite, and stab our way out of somebody that tries to take our independence away. And I think that's what he's conflicted about. But I think he's overcoming that you can be in a relationship and still be independent if you're with the right person. And then we get this biggest new beginning in the deck of tarot. Okay. So I think that probably within the next couple months, and I think that you're going to have a little bit of ups and downs. I think that he's going to regress every now and then. He'll take a big step, then a little baby step back, then a big step, and then a little baby step back. Okay. But I do think that the offer comes, and I just think that he finds it a challenge and that he is trying to not deceive himself anymore. Okay. Because us Geminis can deceive ourselves very well. Like I tell every Gemini I've ever known, we are our own worst enemy. It's very hard to trick a Gemini or to pull one over on a Gemini, but we can pull one over on ourselves. We can mind F ourselves into totally losing something that's great for us. He's trying to prevent that, and I think he will. So it looks good, though. Looks good. That's your reading. That's your reason, Rosie Doll. Erica, now you paid for 2. Did you just have the one question, or did I miss the other question? Thanks, Rosie Doll. Oh, one is a gift. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. You're welcome, Rosie. So welcome. Erica's question is, what's coming that I need to know? Girl, you have got to watch the Sagittarius reading this week. You left unhappiness and you find happiness. That's the title. Or you will find, Anyway, I digress. For Erica, what's coming that Erica needs to know? What's coming that Erica needs to know? What's coming that Erica needs to know? Oh! Page of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment and an exciting new adventure. That's what you need to know. A wish is going to come true. A commitment. You finally finding an emotional, satisfying place to be. Stability. Page of Wands is always a card of new adventure. This literally is Sagittarius to me. Unlimitless potential coming in your life. Of you being more of a free spirit and exploring more in your life. Oh. New offer of love that won't betray. The Hermit, Virgo, coming out of the darkness into the light. This is after soul searching and introspection, you move on. You seek the truth after being alone for a minute. Your inner guidance finds your path. Oh, don't hold back. Okay? Nope. Nine of Pentacles. I think that's the person coming at you. Oh! You got the Ace of Swords, Breakthrough, the Empress. Oh my God, and the Celebration card. I don't even need one off the bottom because I got 2 extra. I'm telling you that there's somebody coming. They probably do pretty well in life, or they own their own business or something like that. Also, fruits of your labor and rewards. I don't know if you get some kind of bonus or something, but this is the kind of person you find and have a breakthrough and a new beginning with. The Empress finds her celebration. It all looks really good. Just don't hold back. I'm telling you, like I was telling everybody earlier, I know I sigh, but it's like mutable signs, and that includes you, Sagittarius. This is our 2026 is our villain era. And everybody goes, oh, I don't want to be a bad person. That's not what it's about. Okay. The villain era is there is a certain time in our life that we do everything for everybody else. And we hold back our own happiness and our own dreams and our own wants and our own needs and put everybody above ourselves. But there comes a time in our life that it's our turn. 2026 is that time for the mutable signs. We're not putting ourselves on the back burner anymore. We've done it long enough. This shows great, wonderful things coming. You are welcome, Erica. You bet, oh my goodness. You bet, oh my, connect me. You stupid thing. Oh, wait, I got to go turn my, God bless AFM, I'm telling you. Okay. Thanks, Erica. Up next is Laura. Then we have Salty Arugula and another Foolish Mortal, because I already did Erica's. The other one, she didn't ask a question for her. So Laura Ann, Salty, Erica, and AFM. We are going to be doing one card pulls Sunday night. Oh my God, they're so much fun, y'all. I just love one card pull night. I do. I don't know what it is. I just love it. We'll be back this Thursday. Now, don't forget, you guys. I don't know if you're forgetting. Next Thursday's Christmas. I'm not going to be here. I mean, we're not celebrating on Christmas Day, but everybody's going to be doing something on Christmas Day. Okay? So, I may make up for that micro reading the Friday after Christmas. But we won't be here Thursday morning next week. This Thursday we will be. Okay? Up next is Laura. Did Tex-Mex the Virgo give up on me? He's been silent. Probably doesn't want to buy a present. I'm just saying. He's a Virgo. I'm sorry. Virgos, do not take offense. Okay? But every Virgo I know is like that. Okay? Knight of Cups. No, I don't think he's given up. Oh my God. Knight of Pentacles. Okay? It's not that they don't want to, well, for some of them, they don't want to buy you a present. For others of them, they don't believe in it. I'm just saying. They want to keep their money, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't think he's given up. Oh my God, the devil. Something going on. So you got kids? Because when I see the devil, I feel like somebody's trying to keep a hold of him through kids or family or something right now. Five of Swords. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Queen of Pentacles. He's in reverse. Woo! Eight of Cups. But then we have the Page of Swords. I don't think he's given up, but I will say this. You don't know? I know, Lauren. I get you. But I'll say this. I feel like somebody's chaining him down right now. Like family-wise. Makes me almost feel like through the kids or something. Chained to the family right now. Why? Because we got the devil. I think that he hasn't given up. I think he's put you on the back burner. I'm sorry. But I feel like all this stuff is going on in his life right now. That's why he walked away. But he will be back. Listen. So many people take the holidays in different ways. Some go, okay, I'm going to be gone for the month because this is the holiday season, so I'm just going to be dealing with family. Some get very romantic and are ready. You know, it just depends on the person's path. I feel like he's got something tying him down right now with the devil. But I do see him coming back. I do see him coming back. I do see him coming back. I do see him reaching back out. That was underneath that card. But he's tied down to some kind of responsibility. Why? Because of this card, and this card. In reverse. That's Virgo in reverse. So, the answer... Let me go back and remember what the exact question was. No, I don't think he's given up on you. I live with the Virgo. We were just talking today. He doesn't believe in buying Christmas presents unless it's just for little kids. He doesn't believe in buying adults presents. He doesn't really believe in exchanging gifts, but he only does it with kids that are tiny because they're little kids. But this is a man that will give you the shirt off his back if you need it, okay? But he's also very tied in. He takes very good care of his family. You know, he's single, but I'm talking about family, like, you know, and they very much prioritize family around the holidays. So I think that's more what the thing is. But there's some kind of responsibility he's tied to that's keeping him from coming forward more. It's okay. That's your reading. Salty, you're next. Can I trust and put my guard down for AM? Ooh, for Salty. Can Salty trust and put her guard down for AM? Oh, maybe that's why. Laura Ann, maybe he's afraid he thinks you're going to want him to buy Christmas presents for everybody. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you would. For AM, okay. Oh, Salty. The Chariot. That one landed on my arm. Judgment. Oh my God, the 1111 card, the Magician. Again. Ooh, why is there always got to be damn conflict? I'm getting really tired, okay? Oh, puts his defenses down. Interesting. Doesn't walk away. I say yes. I say yes. Yeah, Laura, don't worry about it. You know, when you're first starting out with something and whatever, they don't know how to act. It'll be okay. For Salty Regular, can you trust and put your guard down? I'm going to say yes. We have moving forward in victory. This is yin and yang. This is judgment in your favor. This is the 1111 card, the coming together. This is the manifestation card. There's conflict, but his defense comes down. It's almost like he's worried that there may be competition at some point. Are you really cute? Maybe he's afraid that, I mean, we're all really cute, don't get me wrong. But the fact that it comes out next to the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is him putting his defenses down, but being conflicted that there may be somebody else that could get you. And it makes him conflicted, but he's not going anywhere, and he will make, this is the offer, right? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. The conflict, I think, is, I'm telling you, Salty, I think it's more about somebody, you know, Salty's pretty cute. There may be 4 guys after her. Why is she going to pick me? But he decides to put his defenses down and not walk away. He's going to keep trying because the 8 of Cups is trying, continuing to try, or trying one more time. And the 4 of Cups is the offer. I'm going to say yes, you should. Crazy, right? That's your reading. Up next is AFM, and we're done. Wow. Yeah, Laura, it kind of blows, because I'll tell you this. In this day and age, there are so many people that are divorced. If you're going to start dating somebody or talking to them or seeing them or stuff like that, whatever it is, and you know they have kids, expect it. Hello. If you're not interested or worried about having to buy presents for your girlfriend's kids, you shouldn't be here. You should be leaving now. Ta-ta. But, you know, I don't really think that's what it is. I think it's more so about responsibilities he has with his family. But, you know, he should still say hey and good morning. You're a much nicer person than me. I'll just say that. Another foolish mortal, you're next. What can I expect for the rest of the month? Me, I'd be, see ya! But it's not my life, it's your life. What can another foolish mortal expect for the rest of the month? My peace is very important to me, so I don't tolerate a lot. Oh gosh, yeah, somebody very close to me is also one. And they work like 12-hour shifts, and they're exhausted all the time. Does he work nights? Because that just totally screws you up. And it's like 4 days on, 3 days off, 12, 6 to 6, da-da-da-da-da. And then you're on a messed up schedule, and then sometimes you gotta flip it around to the other way. It's a lot, okay? So, all right. For another foolish mortal. What should another foolish mortal expect for the rest of the month? What should another foolish mortal expect? Oh. Six of Swords. This one kept trying to fly out. The High Priestess. Three of Wands. Oh, the Two Swords in reverse. The Ten of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. The Hermit. The Page of Swords. Oh, and the Lovers. Gemini. Wow, so the Six of Swords AFM would talk about transitioning, right? Into the future. Leaving behind and releasing all the baggage of the past and moving on. Moving on to the next phase. The High Priestess, listen to your intuition. You've got good intuition. Could be a Pisces coming. We got Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini here, just FYI. Trust yourself, okay? The Three of Wands states you waiting for your ship to come in. It is time to prepare for it to come in. It's preparation for it to happen, what you've been waiting for to happen. You have the foresight. You can feel it's getting ready to happen. You know. And progress is getting ready to be made. And it expands your life. Because the Three of Wands is also a card of expansion, or it can be. The Two of Swords in reverse is making the right choice. Having been confused for a minute, but then the right choice is made. You're getting a lot of information soon. Ten of Cups, well, that's that divine love, that harmony, that alignment, that fulfillment, that contentment, that total love. The Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. The scales balance out for you finally. The Hermit. I think we're all coming out of the Hermit phase after 2025. This has been a year of introspection. This has been a year of soul searching. This has been a year of finding your wisdom. And seeking the truth. And you probably will find out the truth soon after being alone and very independent for quite a period of time. I feel like meditation and your consciousness opens up, and it brings with it a new lover that communicates this to you. I said it. Look, Seven of Pentacles. Growth. For a lot of us, 2026 will be a better year. Is there still going to be bad things that happen? Yeah, it's the world, okay? But things are opening up in many different ways than ever before. And for mutable signs like you, Gemini, instead of going like this, you're going to grab hold of it and go for it. It looks really good. I've been in hermit mode since 2020. Yeah. I feel like I've been waiting for that for a long time. Yep, I get it. I've been separated in 2011. So it'll be 15 years. And I never settled for anything less. I'm never going to settle for anything less than exactly what I want. And I feel like a lot of mutable signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or Gemini. Why do I keep saying Libra? Oh, I think I know. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces are like moving into what we deserve because we put our work in. No matter whether it's been 25 years, 40 years, 3 years, or 2 weeks. So it looks like good stuff into that and moving into the future. AFN. Bravo. Now listen, I try to tell people I would never settle for anything that I didn't want. But there's also something, and I tell people all the time, we have to give just as much. I mean, we have to. It's reciprocity. It's give and take, right? No person is perfect. We're not perfect, and our person isn't perfect. So there's compromise in a relationship. We just have to decide, is this the person I want to compromise for? Is this a person that I want to share a little bit of my bed with? Is this the person that I wouldn't mind sitting on the couch next to me watching a movie? You know, I need a sign that says wanted. Somebody who likes fat girls. That's me, okay? That likes to watch movies, true crime, mysteries, try new recipes, work in the yard, and just in general chill. Because listen, if I could ever meet a man that just wanted to lay in bed or on the couch snacking and making up new recipes and watching true crime dramas, I would be in heaven, okay? So that's your reading. I just gave up on my Libra guy. I felt like there's someone better. I'm always cared about him. But yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that for sure. So who did we have? We had Virgo and Gemini. And who else do we have in that poll? I don't remember. But that's your reading. I get a personal reading. I had 2 so far, and we'll be back for more. That was my Christmas present for myself. Thank you. I tell people that. Give yourself a Christmas present, too, because the special goes back up to the regular special price, which I have not had very much this year, and that's $100 for a reading. That's the regular special. That $75 special went on a lot this year. It was my Christmas present to myself, and so happy I made the decision to do that for myself. So helpful and mind blown. Phew. Yeah. Yeah. Get them while they're hot. I mean, we have next week. I mean, I'm not going to be here on the 22nd. I have to go to the doctor with Dawn. Okay. Next Friday, the 26th, we'll do micro readings at 10 a.m. the day after Christmas. So I have next Tuesday and Wednesday free. Except for hold on. I'm trying to get it together here. And then let's see, we're gonna put members. You can buy them now too and not do them until after the beginning of the year, just FYI. As long as you, oh my gosh, get it together, Teresa, okay? Micro members, micro Members. I got to write this all down before I start taking. And then the weekends. I will have the 30th and the 31st and the 29th, 30th, 31st open for readings. The morning of the 2nd, well, that's too late for the special. And then next week I have openings on the 23rd and the 24th. Okay. I will not be here on Christmas Day. And we'll be doing the micro readings in the morning on the day after Christmas at 10 a.m. Okay. I didn't write anything down for the lives. Not that I don't know them already. All right, Laura. No worries. So I will be here this Thursday at 10 a.m. Okay. I don't have any readings for the rest of the week. Let me look. No, I don't. But I do have readings on the 23rd and the 24th open. That's the day before Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve. I'll be doing the members on Christmas Eve. We'll be doing micro readings on the 23rd, next Tuesday. I'll be off on Christmas Day. We'll be doing the usual Thursday micro readings at 10 a.m. on Friday, the 26th. Okay. And then the following weekend, I have, oh crap. I have openings for the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st of December. So get those specials while you can. New Year's Day, I will probably still be here working because why not? I don't really go out or do anything for New Year's Eve. I don't really, okay, I don't do that every once in a great while. So, I don't know. We'll see. They are the best gifts. Hey, the Heart Set Coach. Welcome, welcome. Well, we are done for tonight, you guys. Come back, members. I'll be here tomorrow night. We'll do our live for the membership side. I gotta circle this because where's my highlighter at? I don't know where it is. Hold on. Here it is. I talked myself out of seeing this reading I have tomorrow. So, members, I'll be here tomorrow night. And we'll do our regular, right? And then I'll see everybody else on Thursday morning for the micro readings. Okay? Love y'all. Love and light. Thank you so much. You stay home too? Yeah, I don't. I think in my whole life, I went out one time for New Year's Eve. Once. Too many drunks on the road for me. Thank you. Love and light, all. Have a great night. And I'll see you all, well, members tomorrow and everybody else on Thursday morning. Love and light.